Very welcome to this new episode of Off to the 7,000 Islands, and today we want to wish you a happy Easter. I know.
I said yes.
We're right now here at our hotel at the beachfront. You can see here where also the weddings are, and the boat and everything, like what we do here. And we will show you in a future video as well, like how everything looks here at the moment. Yeah, we want to wish you a happy Easter, and we know it's only Tuesday before Easter, but we thought we do that already, and we just have a few little things to say about Easter, and then also want to just say something about ourselves as well. So first about Easter here in the Philippines. Like, what's maybe the biggest difference to Europe?
Yeah, so here in the Philippines, we're very big on processions on Easter time. Yeah, and I don't know, it feels very sad in a way. Like, you don't have, like, Thursday and Friday, you don't have any TV shows. Or if there will be, like, really, I don't know, depressing kind of shows and stuff like that. And yeah, so what I've noticed is in Europe, and yeah, it's happy. Yeah, so I think that's the biggest, difference what I've noticed.
Yeah, processions like the ones where they carry a statue, and then everyone follows around.
Yeah, so like what I remember, there's a statue of Jesus in a casket or stuff like that, and then Mary's wearing black, I don't know, like clothes, and you pray all the way while you walk.
And it kind of like, it's interesting because the Bible shows us that, like, actually the in English we call it Good Friday, which is and Monday, Thursday. So it's like, yeah, there's grief, but I mean, especially for us 2,000 years after Jesus died, we see what it does and what it changed in the world. I mean, the focus seems to be, like, even in the Bible, shifting very quickly from sadness to joy, especially when Easter Sunday, of course, comes around. Yeah. One thing I think I will miss is like a Easter egg hunt.
Yes, you can't hide those. I mean, yeah, we use real eggs. Like, you can't really hide chocolate eggs.
No, it melts. It's the main season, and it's, I don't know, like 38 degrees or something Celsius. So it's really hot. You're not gonna hide the chocolate egg. It's either eaten by ants or it's melted completely away. Probably both. But yeah, so it's our first Easter here together after we came here. So I'm quite curious. I never seen like those big processions. In Europe we have them like in Italy or Spain, of course, like where there's, or Poland, where there's big Catholic.
Oh, one thing, there's also here in the Philippines, they also, what do you call that? Sacrifice, like when they hurt themselves.
Oh yeah.
And they go on the processions as well. So they go around, and I am really afraid of this.
Yeah, they're beating themselves up.
Yeah, so like with little, maybe you can put a picture here, like a little wooden thing, and then they hit themselves in the back, and their back has little like wounds. And then after they finish their round, they would go swimming. So I was so afraid of this. I mean, even now I'm really afraid of this. I hate hearing that sound, like when it hits the back. I hate it. It's like,
yeah, so it's very different. We are Protestant Christians, so for us that's a bit more, like different. That's very much rooted in Catholic.
I don't think. I mean, I've heard some Catholic priests saying that this is not how it should be. you know. So I don't think it's, I don't know, because I know some priests, so they discourage this kind of things, and you know, saying that Jesus actually saved you, so you don't have to do that and stuff like this. So I don't know why. Where
it's a lot of tradition, a human tradition mixed into what actually, like, you know, Easter from a religious point of view is actually.
And I remember when I was little, so instead of painting those eggs, we made a vigil, and I don't know what I was doing there. I was just there and like looking after the eggs, and I did not understand any of that, but there could be like a proper meaning to it.
I mean, we said it in the last video as well, in the last English video as well. Easter eggs are actually having a deep meaning in Christianity. So it's about a new life what we get. So, you know, an egg is a really beautiful symbol of many things, and of course many religions and groups all over the place use the egg, but in Christianity it stands for this new life what we get given on Easter, which is quite a really nice symbol. And we need to remember those lots of those traditions go back to a time where most people couldn't read and stuff. So symbols were very useful to explain things. And of course now it's commercialized, but it's still quite a nice symbol actually.
I think so.
Will be interesting here, and maybe if like we can also understand more why people do what they do here on Easter. Because often traditions, if they are not explained, then they are so empty. But when we understand why people do what they do, then it's actually sometimes, I mean, you still don't need to agree with it, but then it makes more sense of where it comes from and all this kind of stuff. But we made another video about Easter where we talk about more of the religious side, not the traditional side, but what the Bible says. And we have a link down below and also up here, so you can click on that if you're more interested what we think is Easter about, what we believe Easter is about. And that's really just something. It's very interesting to go into a new context and see what's there, and also it opens a bit the eye for, you know, the things you think are right in your culture where you come from. Like for me, you know, like things get challenged from Germany, which are just like, that's the thing what you do because that's right, but actually maybe it is, but it gets challenged here because other things are more, people do things very differently. And one thing we just wanted to talk about, like, because sometimes it gets talked to us, it's a stereotype which is often here in the Philippines, like we're actually the same age. So
no, I'm older than him.
So Alyssa is 8 months older than I am, and so we didn't, like, I didn't move here to get married or something like this, but we met in England, and maybe we make a video about that in total. Like, there's a few stereotypes or prejudges which we often get confronted with, and maybe we talk about this more, but this, like, as our channel is growing, so thank you very much, we noticed that a bit, like we want to make that clear. If you're from Europe, then you might cannot tell how old Alyssa is, and if you're from Asia, then you cannot really tell how old I am, because we're so trained. That's actually psychological training. Like we learned this as a child to recognize the people who are around us, and we need to, as a German baby, you need to differentiate Germans, and as a Filipino baby, you need to differentiate Filipinos, just normal. So don't be afraid of this effect. You know? Like, maybe don't tell everyone that you think everyone looks the same, but like this is the thing. So, but we just wanted to clear that up, just something what was on our heart. And yeah, check out the video from what we made on our other channel about Easter and what we believe about Easter. And yeah, see you in the next one. Have a very nice Easter.